Hi, Ghost. Hi, Bubba. How you guys doing? Give me 1 second. I am experimenting with a few things today, so bear with me. The first one, though, is how do I sound? Do I sound okay? Do I sound good? Sounds good? Dope, because I'm working with a whole new mic placement. Hi, MC, how you doing? I'm trying to figure out where to keep my mic these days once the iPhone comes in, because the iPhone's gonna have to be on the desktop, pointing up at my face, which I have not had to account for up until now. So the mic is now... I'm gonna have to post a picture in Discord. It's not bad. It's not good. It's not bad. It's kind of a mess. But, Bubba, you will be happy to know that you were not the only person who got completely fucked by the Windows update recently. Except mine. Mine goes a step further. Because, for those who don't know, usually when I have a Windows update, my mic will disconnect from OBS. That's fine. That's fine. I know to fix it at that point. That's no biggie. So when I had a Windows update, I of course went in and I re-added it to OBS. No problem. That was easy. It's stupid, but it's fine. I am also playing in a Squid Game currently. I'm not gonna tell you what happened, but something really funny happened, and I was so happy I was recording my POV. I was so happy because I was like, this is gonna be so good. This is gonna be great content. I'm so excited. I go to export it. I open it in DaVinci to be like, because I try and trim it so it's not, you know, like all the chatter in between and stuff. There is not a lick of audio. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean there's no audio? No audio? None? Not even my mic? Why? Because Windows Update had not only removed my mic, it did it again. It removed all of my audio sources. Like they were there, except they weren't like designated in OBS, and I didn't know. So I had no in-game sound, which was also where we had the VC going on, was in-game. So I'm like, oh, great, awesome. Fan-freaking-tastic. So I immediately messaged one of the mods who was organizing, who was with me for most of the round. And I was like, please tell me you were recording. Please, for the love of God. I know it's not your problem. You did not have to, because you're not a player, you're a mod, you're working it. Please tell me you were recording. And they were like, I clipped the best parts. And I'm like, oh, thank fuck. Okay. That's something, I'm sure, probably. I was so sad. Because that was devastating. That was devastating. Absolutely devastating. But I'm hoping it can be edited around, because it is so worth including, because it was so stupid. It was so good. Ugh. Anyway, that was my weekend. How was your guys' week? I took a week off for my birthday. What did y'all do unsupervised for a week? I got a lot of in real life stuff done. I even got better about how I'm feeling with the whole body and nauseous thing. I'm feeling better now. I did in fact decide to lower the dose. So, yeah, that has helped a lot. My body no longer feels like it's trying to murder me in Minecraft. Yeah, I feel better. Which is good. Which is very good. Yeah. Also, Bubba, if you're still here, I just want you to take a quick look at the latest follower alert up there, because I giggled. I was like, is this approval? Oh my God. Mother. Oh my God. What is she doing there? I don't know what to tell you. She followed me. Imagine a day where my mom and your mom are in my chat at the same time. That'd be crazy. Jesus. Mine shows up sometimes. It depends on what's on TV. If it's in between, if it's a commercial, she'll stop in. Because I can't beat whatever they're streaming or watching on Netflix. I can't. What was another misadventure? Oh! Y'all might have seen me got humbled on Twitter. Hold on, let me pull this up. because it's good information, especially because I know a lot of you play Infinite Nikki. Hi, Maritime. How you doing? Hold on, let me do a quickie. Maritime Kitty. Spelling? Did it? Yeah. Yes. Okay, cool. I always am so self-conscious of forgetting one of the T's. Hi, Kito. How you doing? Let me go to Twitter just so I can show you what It's fair. It was good. It was a good thing that happened. Let's see. So, for those who don't know, I've been trying to be really good about uploading my VODs to YouTube. Because you spell correct to me. That sentence just made it all that much better. 1 year and 5 months. That's crazy, Akito. It's crazy to think. Let's see. Can I get the game screen on? It's gonna let me show my browser? Maybe? Yeah, sure will. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. I'm laughing at myself. It's all good. That's really funny. I guess I'm a big fan. Thanks. Yeah, let me show this, because this is fucking wild. Why is this? Oh, okay. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so I posted this because, as you guys know, I've been trying to be really good about uploading my VODs to YouTube. And one thing that's been happening recently for this last month, I've been getting like claims, like copyright claims on my stuff. And I'm like, why? All of a sudden, like what? I'm not doing anything new yet. Like what is going on? And I Googled the company or whatever that was claiming stuff against me. And everything that was coming up was saying this is like a scam company. Everything was saying that all these posts were like, this is a common thing. This company, this company, and this company. These three are like big ones that do this. They try and claim. They abuse the system, basically. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm seeing posts from like years and years ago. I'm talking over a decade. I'm like, this is insane. And so I made a very angry post. To be fair, this is learn from my mistakes, folks. Do not tweet in anger or frustration. While I am still frustrated, make sure it's targeted in the right spot. So I added every YouTube I could find. And I was like, is this really still a thing? You know, 25, whatever, like what the fuck is this? And then basically the same gripes that everybody's had the last little bit, where it's like, you can't really do anything about a claim. Describe something. Yeah, I know, I'm getting there. I'm saying, don't rush me, I'm working on it. Let me marinate in the humbling that I received, because I was very quickly checked, and honestly, I appreciate it. It's good. We're moots now. I'm very happy with this person. So the wow, what was I? Book. Oh yeah, you can't dispute this kind of stuff because you have to put like your legal name into the dispute, which for every VTuber ever is like, no, we're not doing that, especially for a company that we have no idea who they are or the connection or who we don't know. And everything online is saying it's a scam. And I'm like, that's a hard pass on that. And so YouTube gave like no options. Hi, Skelemans. Thanks for the head pats. I just did this before stream. I'm really hoping it stops. Is it gonna stop? Okay, yeah, it is. Okay, great. Hi. So that was my issue. YouTube gave its usual response where it's like, yeah, blah, 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 you know, you can get a lawyer. And I'm like, who the fuck do you think is doing these? But then this lovely person, Artifacts D&B, which shout out to them. So they work in music and lights, and they actually do copyright. Not the same realm that I've ever worked in for film and TV. So this is very interesting. This is good to know. So what he explained was, I shouldn't say he, they. I don't know. What they described was, because Infinity Nikki recently put their soundtrack on Spotify, the company they used to do that, I guess it's standard for them to have some level of ownership by being able to put it on Spotify. So the copyright is from that, like the parent company, the Believe Music, whatever. So it's not from Infold itself, and it's not from the gaming company. It's being put through because of the contract to put it on Spotify, which makes sense with the timeline because this only started happening in February, which I think it was, what, 2 weeks ago that the soundtrack got put on? So that makes absolute sense. I'm like, okay, fair enough. That usually, asterisks around, you know, usually, we need the Hague. The Hague? What does that mean? Destroyed to Spotify. A little bit. So, now, that means I sent an email to info, just be like, because most games normally will give like a blanket whitelist to content creators, streamers, like people who are, you know, promoting the game ultimately for free, getting eyes on it, to not get dinged for background music. If you're using it for something else, I could totally see you getting nailed for it, but like if you're just showing gameplay, that's why. That's why. So don't repost my Infinity Nikki games on YouTube. Not if there's audio. You're totally good to do it if they're silent, which makes a whole lot of sense, but that's why. So like, you know, putting gameplay and then with your own narration you can do, but don't have any background music currently, because that's gonna get you claim struck. Yeah, or not struck. You don't get a strike. Let me be clear. You don't get a strike if you are monetized. It says you won't be impacted, but disputing it and then like several layers of it being, you know, if they put a claim for it to be removed, like that gets you a strike. So game music, like the background music. So like when you're in the game, when you're playing, so like the one that got dinged a lot for me was the fishing spot, like that music, that song in particular for some reason got dinged like 7 times. But yeah, the background audio of the game, music specifically, not like voices, not sound effects, the music. So currently, that means that if I ever play Infinity Nikki on stream, if I want to protect the VOD, I'm basically going to be putting the audio on the same track as our music, because I don't want it to go to my VOD. It can be heard, like that way it can be heard on stream, but it will not go to the VOD. So that's my plan for it going forward. Kind of really fucking annoying, to be totally honest. I really hope Infold does something. Honestly, they very well could just whitelist their official creators. That's a distinct possibility, because those creators are gone through a bit of a vetting process. That's possible. They may even already have that in place. I'm not sure, but yeah. So that's where we're at right now, unfortunately. I need to figure out how to do that. Yeah, well, that or just Beamuse. I think it will work. You think what will work? The email? I'm a single email in a sea of many, I'm sure. So, I mean, if other people would like to, that'd be great, but... yeah. I did also... I ended up muting the post just because there wasn't really any reason to have more. And I reposted it and was basically like, hey, look, you know, I was corrected. It'll be fine. Like, just if you want the email's there. This will prevent strike also? What will prevent strike? The muting? Yeah, if you have no sound, they can't strike you for sound. Dog saying having a day with the dog. No worries, Maritime. Take your time. No worries. But yeah, so that's what I did for the last 2 days. That's what I've been up to. Yeah, the muting. Well, yeah, if there's nothing for them to hear, then they can't get you for it. No. Because you're not using the audio in the video content, so. Nope. If there's no audio from the game, they can't ding you for the audio. Can't find the words. I can't sing with a shit. Can you tell? Ugh. Really frustrating. It was frustrating because I knew it was coming. It was the same copy paste they gave to everybody. And genuinely, what would be really helpful is if they could say, like, instead of it just saying, you know, believe music on behalf of Infinity Nikki, it's like, okay, but we have no way of knowing on the creator side, like, how on behalf of, like, I don't know if they just filled in a box that said, oh, no, yeah, I'm doing it for Infinity Nikki. Okay, am I just supposed to, like, believe that? Like, I don't, you know? If they had some kind of connection saying, hey, you know, manager of the spot, like, you know, whatever handles their Spotify, then sure, like that would make a whole lot of sense. I'd be like, oh, okay, yeah. Instead, this soul who was so kind to inform me had to do so much digging to be able to tell me that. They had to research. They had to look into it, and I would have if I had known what to look into, to be totally honest, but no, I had no idea. So it's like, oh, well, now we know. So, learn from my discovery. Don't play Infinity Nikki audio on YouTube. Don't do that. Because right now, not a good time. But that's okay, because today we are not in fact playing Infinity Nikki. Today we are playing a Reverse 1999 because Willow is out and I am ready to pull. I've been saving and I have a shit ton of pulls, so I say that as if it's gonna be some kind of big pulling journey, but truly, she's probably gonna come home real quick. Probably gonna come home pretty quick, because I looked at my pity and I'm like right there. I'm right there. So let me get this set up so we can go over to the game. Nope, not playing that. There we go. Oh, right, that's not the window I use for that anymore. That makes sense. There we go. Is that the right size? That is a question I have. Price to pay. Also, bear with me because I'm trying something. The heck? Oh, is that who Willow is? I haven't gone that far yet. I have done nothing yet. I'm very excited though. But I do want to point out, because this might be annoying for some of you, and I'm sorry in advance. I'm taking a page from Bubba's book and playing with my model bigger on the screen, taking up more screen space, because apparently it helps with discoverability, which makes a lot of sense, truly. But we'll see. Yeah. Just a nickname for it. It's fair. You've seen her hat, but I'm also really excited because I'm a Tooth Fairy main. So the fact that she's back, I'm so excited. I love my girl. I love my girl. I'm so excited. I think I'm gonna actually pause the music for now. No, that's a lie. I'm gonna lower it down until we're done polls anyway. Because the event should be voiced, I'm pretty sure. Please let me know if the game is too loud, too quiet. You know how this works. Same with the music.
It's always vibrant at this time of night. There's so much emotion, such irrepressible energy. Like the music is a gust.
Mercuria is, I'm gonna be totally honest, like a horse strength to the face. With all the love in the world, it's more so because of the narcolepsy, I think. I'm just like, as soon as I hear her talk, I'm like, it's nap time. You're right. Time for nap. Let's get all our freebies. Are we good? Cool. You know what? Let me hop in the wilderness real quick. I finally figured out how to get excellent critters. And I'm so annoyed it took me so long. And it took me a long time to find a guide that made sense to my brain. Because nothing was clicking until I finally found one. And I get it. I understand now. And I'm way more determined than ever. Which, to be fair, I was kind of on the right track. I just wasn't doing it efficiently, per se. So it was taking a lot longer than it probably should have. To the critter thing. I like it, but that's because I like inventory management. So it was definitely my kind of end game content. I'm very happy with this mechanic. I enjoy it. Makes my little productive heart happy. I'm just gonna switch out some people so they're not dying while I'm doing story. Honestly, most of these don't need to be switched out, but I usually try and get them once they're below 75. Just so they can go a little longer before I have to swap them. Oh my god, y'all are sleepy. You're fine, you're fine. You're not fine. Oh, you're fine. You're not fine. There we go. There we go. Transportation, you're probably all... Yep. Yep. They're all super out. Get that out of there. There we go. Good enough. Good enough for now. Okay.
The sky
and now
the soil communicate
we commence
through
the bullying.
raindrops, just as people do through tears.
Let me check out the pity first, because I know I'm close. I think I might actually be at soft pity. I'm not entirely sure, but let me double check. We got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61. I am quite literally at soft pity, so this is great. I could get her any second, but it will be a, what is the split here? 50-50? I can't remember what their split is, but it'll be a toss-up because I did get J. So, to conserve, I will be going one by one, because if I can save for the next character with only doing like a few, it's 50-50. Okay, I could not remember if reverse was still 50-50. It doesn't come up a lot. I've been very lucky in this game, to be totally honest. Imagine if it was the first one. That would have been insane.
Hi, I'm Sputnik 1's.
Let me try that again. Imagine if it was the first one. Damn it.
Hello, Miss Timekeeper.
Okay.
We're a team now. If you
8 summon guarantee at 5-star heart. Yeah. Oh. I like how it tells me. That's good to know. It did the oh, that was fast. 3 pulls. That's not bad. Willow pulls. Damn right. How you doing? Amazing. Imagine. Can we win the 50-50? 50-50? Do you guys want to place bets? Three pulls on a banner? Yep. I was at 61 pity. Amazing. Don't worry. It wasn't that crazy. I was at 61 pity already. Yeah, do you want to do a gamba? Do you want to do gamba? I don't know if Maritime is probably busy with the puppo. Give me 1 sec. Must be plant. I hope so. Wow. That's how long ago I did a fucking gamba. Hello? There we go. I'm not gonna make it very long. I'm gonna make it like 1 minute in case people want to do like bigger like custom amounts. There you go. But she shouldn't frustrate his health. That's okay, Maritime. That's okay. I got it. I figured I'd let people with channel points gamble them away to each other. And I mean, why not? Someone believes in me. That's very nice. That's a really precise number too. Is that someone's entire point balance? Yeah, you went all in? Oh shit. I mean, if no one goes against you, then I guess you're fine. Oh, region dip. That sucks. The fact that some regions can't. That's unfortunate. Am I really only gonna have believers? Okay. I mean, it's a failed prediction, but I appreciate the faith. That's crazy. That's crazy. Y'all should not have that much faith in me. Do you want to see if you lost? Imagine if you just lose. What happens if you just lose? Ooh!
So you all live in a
Nice.
suitcase, eh?
Let's go!
Of course, I understand that the Foundation has more urgent
Nice,
needs
nice.
in finding a proper place to house their employees.
So fast! Choose outcome. Yes. We manifested. You sure did. Congrats. Thank you. Thank you. Super excited. Now the question is... Not the question is. I know I'm doing more pulling, but here's the thing. You get all your points back? I hope so. So here's what I did. I chose Druvis because I still don't have a Druvis. I've been playing since day 1 and I still don't have a Druvis. I have a lot of pulls. I don't have her, but she's in a lot of teams. And honestly, has some of the most gorgeous skins. If I you got her twice. I know a lot of people get her all the time. She's on a lot of teams, which to be fair, I don't follow teams a lot, but if I had a Druvis, maybe I would. Unless you're saving still. That's just it. I'm not really saving for any particular. Willow, I want it. What teams? I don't know. I just looked it up at the time. She just comes up a lot, and every time I see her, I'm just like, fuck, I should have gone to Druvis. But I mean, it's discounted. It's only 7 pulls. I say we do it. There's no record. I did. Fuck it. Oops, I slipped. Oh, darn. I use Jessica a lot. Fuck.
Silence.
For those who don't know, DK was one of my first
From whence does
5
that
stars
hair, and
ever.
what is that
I
purpose?
still use her religiously, and she is in fact maxed out. So we're gonna skip that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good. And we're back to the. Okay, you know what? I'm only gonna do the ones that are already converted. I'm not gonna touch my drops religiously. I know, right? You like that fun? Thanks, amazing. I'm glad you appreciated that. I mean, I guess religiously isn't necessarily right. She's a judge, right? So, still funny. Okay, fuck off. Fuck her all the way off. We'll do 2 more 10 pulls at least. Skin also good. I know, right? I've got. Oh. Oh. Is that? Yo! What? What? Let's go! Yes! Okay. So we know one of them is Druvis. Nah, rigged. Do you guys? Okay, no. We're gonna gamble. And I'm so sorry for those who can't. Did we... pull a double? Do you think it's double Druvis? Not touching that gamba. I don't know what it is after the fact. I think it's Celebi. There you go. We'll do, yeah, 1 minute. There you go. Celebi right now honestly is the best healer with her Euphoria. I can never figure out Celebi. I use her so rarely. And you know what? At first it was because I did not like her. Because I found her really fucking annoying. But within the last year or so, I've come to genuinely love her. She's even made me like Matilda at least a little bit more. Before Euphoria. Probably true. Such a glow up. Good. Honestly, she kind of deserves it. And this past story with Duncan and Carson, the whole like thing, that I loved her for that. She kind of glowed. She did. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Chapter 8 was so good for her. Truly. I'm gonna feel so bad for whoever put the 22. I hope. Please tell me that was a pity predict, because that's okay. That's fine. I don't want you to lose it if we don't get it, so. Okay, number 1. Okay.
I am Druvis the Third.
But you
It's my pleasure to meet you.
Goes like, nah, I put 2.
You said I didn't look very pleased?
Okay.
How about
Good start.
now?
Did we get a double Druvis? If we get a double Druvis, I need someone to clip this. Every time you want something, right? That's how you get it, apparently. I also got 2 5 stars, which is insane for this pull. This 10 pull is insane. Eternity? You know what? I wouldn't be mad about an Eternity either. I would not be mad. Yeah!
I am Druvis the
got
Third.
it.
It's my pleasure to meet you.
That's
You said I didn't look very
crazy.
pleased?
Holy
How about
poop! Damn. Did I just win 3 50/50s? Damn. Let's grab our 5 stars while we're here. Tenant, okay.
Greetings to you, fair lady.
Yeah, Tenant's done. I'm
May
gonna say, I think
present
Tenant's
you,
done. She want you for real now, for real. Oh, you know what? That's good. I'm not mad about that.
Are you the quiet type in this group too?
Hi, August. Hello. That's a crazy tenfold. Let me just snip this real quick, because what the fuck? Huh? That kid is so good. He is! He was my backup until I got Vila. There we go. Let's save that. Oh, true. You're right. I forgot that this banner may not be in fact 50-50. You are correct. That is possible. I didn't actually look. Either way, I'm impressed. What the fuck is this 10 pull? There we go. All in caps. Good file name. Beautiful. That's actually really fucking crazy. Holy shit. All right, and I spent a total, I shit you not, of what, 34, 33 pulls? Today's been a win. Today is a win. Well, we didn't spend, okay. By we, I mean me. You right. Which means I can save for the next character. I am buying this round, by the way, because Tenant has never looked better. Tenant looks fucking amazing right now. I lost 50 Centurion on Willow, and then my next pull had Willow. I mean, at least the second round of pity was kind of gentle, I suppose. There we go. Okay. Let's go look at our pretty new friend. Oh, also offers.
I know how to treat a new friend like you.
Uh-huh. I'm sure you do, best boy. Hi, Cat. My grandparents plays gardening. Ooh, very nice. Have fun gardening with your green thumb, Cat. Good luck on pulls. Oh, don't need it. We just finished and I won 3 times. I only did about 30 pulls, so. Thank you. Turns out the stream already had your vibes. They already knew. It already knew what to do. Oh, friendship. I was like, why are you... Got it. That's why. Like, I did not get a duplicate of you. Did I get a duplicate of anybody else who was in maxed? I did not. Okay, cool.
Enough sniffing about me like a mole.
Okay, now question.
I haven't any tea
just so
or
I don't have to
cake
open
for
up a
guests.
browser and look at Google. 300-meter fights are hell. I don't know where I've gone. I haven't gone that far, to be totally honest. I think I've only done the first 100? I was doing it while I was at work, to be fair. So anything that could be autoed, I let it do. Anything that required my concentration, I did not do it yet. Anyone know what her side cube is? Is that one that's in like the event store when they do that sometimes? Or is it elsewhere? Perfect. Another one for the event store? Perfect. Beautiful.
Your aura.
I'm gonna go look at it.
It's calm.
Or
Silence.
it's also this other one. Okay.
It's not
A lot of characters I use have that right now. Okay. Reveries in the Rain. Yeah, I think let me look at where I'm at on that.
Club's always vibrant at this time of night. There's
Sure,
so
sure.
much
Oh,
emotion.
no, not to eat this. Yeah, I'm only at 100 meters. Oh, a new thing open. I don't want to do this right now. I don't want to do the thing. I just want to. Oh, I hate when they force you to do it. It's like, no. I'm not in here right now. I will. Oh, fuck, I ain't reading all that, bro. I will do this later. I'm not. I hate everything. The other game mode is hell. Noted. Noted. I haven't done a whole lot. I've just done like this. I barely touched it. Just kind of get an idea of what it is. And then yeah, I'm only at 110. I have not gone very far. Is crazy high. Noted. I will also, in case anyone hasn't been around when I play reverse, I'm not super meta. I'm really not. I do what I can. I'm not really upset about the fact that, I don't get all the way through. So just a heads up. If you're here for numbers and like strategy, sorry to disappoint. Not die. This is the type of thing I do when I want to turn my brain off for a little bit. So I know I do math all day. I ain't doing it here. Euphoria is for new Babel. Oh, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I started doing them because I wanted the mats for the what do you call? It's chill. It's good, right? That's what I'm saying. You don't have to do it all. But it's good that they did that because honestly, the simulation, not simulation. What do you want to call this? Oh my God, help me! I know the name. See what I mean by it, though? My brain is fried by the end of the day. Limbo. Jesus fucking Christ. There we go. Limbo. It was getting too easy with what they did with the epiphanies and stuff, so that's, yeah. Yeah, that your pulls. Yeah. Before you knew Babel was insanely good. Oh, noted. Who did I pick? I didn't go for Babel. What did I do? Oh god, who was my other option? I had my pick. Who did I pick? The way I don't even remember. Holy shit. Yeah, 6 fights or 3 or 4 rounds. Yeah, exactly. I agree. I just auto it now. I don't even do it myself. I just throw in the team and I just auto. Yeah, I auto all the limbo. I don't really try. I remember when it used to be like a task, and now, Let me tell you right now, Love and Deep Space, Hunter's Contest is giving me more of a headache than Limbo is. Hunter's Contest is getting better, but still. Oy. Yeah, actually, I don't have Resonance 15 on almost any of my units. I think the highest I have is Tooth Fairy. I think she's 12. Yeah, I actually don't have 15 on any of them.
Please open your mouth.
Most of them I got to 10, and then after that, it was just a matter of I wanted variety over the 15. So Tooth Fairy will probably be the first one I do because I main her. Like, I love her. We'll give you some fun. Oh, I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will.
Stop talking.
But at least I give myself some wiggle room. I do like what they've done though with the Euphorias. That's a really cool idea. I like this. And how they did it is really cool.
Suffered a loss.
Tooth Fairy also nice. I love her so much. And now I'm working on New Babel. Nice. See, I have so many 60s. Like, I just want the power, the base power there, because in my mind, at least how it seems to work, is that I focus on getting their insight up to, honestly, I probably don't need 3, but I get it to 3. I don't necessarily level them up to 60 after that, but at least 3. And then I want to get their resonances up to
dealing with visitors.
10, only because 10 is fairly easy to get to. And then it just gives me the variety I need for most fights. So I don't typically finish a lot of content, but I do get deep enough that I can get enough rewards that I'm happy with it. You know? So. You like the other skin also? Nice. I like this one because it changes the song. It's really pretty. I love this skin so fucking much. I love this song's version. To go past 10. Yeah, exactly. Yes. It's because it's not just an investment of resources, it's an investment of your time. I have to really love the character if I'm going to give a single shit. So probably I'm going to do it for Tooth Fairy. I'm going to do it for Joe. Absolutely. I'm probably going to do it for Spathadia. I love Spathadia. Blondie, probably, and Cornbloom.
Speak.
I probably should do it for DK, to be totally fucking honest. But Eternity as well. I mean, Eternity's been a love. I have a lot. It's a lot of the OGs, you know, or like the Blondie from the first event. Yeah. Level 30 on 6-star. Yeah. Not sure about 5-star. I mean, most of mine are that. I think, yeah, it's not till August that they're anything below Insight 3. Level 30? Oh, okay, so a Centurion in this far corner. Everything above her would have Euphorias. If they're eligible. But everything below... Yeah. Medicine Pocket, I think, is gonna be my next one going up because I just needed I needed a Beast Healer. I really needed a Beast Healer. And I've been wanting Medicine Pocket for so goddamn long that I'm finally just building them. But I only just got them the last few weeks, I believe. So. Wait, Vila? I do have Vila. I do. Where is she? She's up here. Here at the top. Sure do. 2.62. Ooh, noted. Because, yeah, I know that you said they were going to be adding more characters to it. That's really good. Nancy? Yeah. Got Vila. I had to pull for the mermaid. Because let's be totally honest, I'm a millennial girl, okay? I'm a millennial woman. If you were a little girl in the millennium, in the early 2000s, you were a mermaid kid, okay? Like, you played mermaids in the pool, you had a weird fixation about wanting to have a tail for a little bit. It's just, look, it was a phase we all went through. Not technically a mermaid. Look! We aren't gonna split hairs on this. We are living our best mermaid, siren, whatever the fuck you want to call her vibes, okay? I know, bless, I know. I was trying not to be that person who's like, oh my god, the bikini, but like, yes, the bikini. That's why he was getting Euphoria, and it looks pretty good. Oh, okay, see, I wondered if he would. There's a few of them where I'm like, oh, I'm surprised they don't, but it's probably the level. I went through Star Wars phase. That's fair. I think every Gen X did. MC, I'm gonna be totally honest. I'm gonna tell you something that might break your heart, and I'm sorry in advance. So I have 7 years of film school, right? Like that's what my education's in. We're gonna ignore the fact that I have that and then I work in STEM. We're gonna just ignore that discrepancy for now. But
And out. Accept new energy and release the old.
Sorry, got distracted.
The universe is within us.
But
we are one with the earth, revolving around the sun.
I have 7 years of film
endless
school
cycle.
and I haven't watched a single Star Wars in its entirety. I went to one when I was a kid and I fell asleep in the theater. To be fair, in hindsight, that might have been the narcolepsy that was undiagnosed at the time, but I've never watched an entire Star Wars movie. Because it's one of those things that's so ingrained in popular culture and the general public that I know everything I know about it is through osmosis. I understand the memes and the jokes because it's so in your face all the time. I get it, you know? So it's like, I don't feel like I need to watch it. I feel like I know everything about it. To every single one, including the preludes. Oh, Lord Jesus. I mean, at least I hope you like it. Or you saw it so much now you're sick of it. I don't know. I saw the alt animation, right? The scales. That's what I'm saying. That's also why I got the Daughter of the Lake dress in Infinity Nikki, because when you stand in water, you get scales, and I'm just like, oh, yeah, that one, please. It was too long. Noted. That's probably half the reason I also really didn't like, well, there's very many reasons I did not like the Aragon adaptation, but you know the book Aragon by Christopher Paolini, which apparently is getting a series, by the way, on Disney Plus. But anyway, aside from that, the movie adaptation was fucking horrendous, right? Like, it was bad. It was in that era when a bunch of books were getting like adapted to film, and it was just like a big commercial grab. It was not good. It was bad. But that entire movie, I'm gonna be totally honest, plot wise, that's just Star Wars. That was just Star Wars. The setting was different, the names are different, but that was just Star Wars. Which Star Wars is also just a very blatant rendition of, oh fuck, I used to know this. Film school taught me this. I don't remember what it was a rendition of, but yeah, it's the same hero's journey, hero's tale tropes and blah blah blah. For the whole series, I couldn't finish reading the series, to be totally honest. For me, I think it was the start of the end for me when it comes to my love for reading. That sounds bad. That makes it sound like it killed my love. It's not. It was just super descriptive all the time. And I did not need it. I did not need that, a whole like half a page description for a rock. You know, like I just like get to the point. Get what's happening. Who's dead? Who's fighting? Who's making out? Like just what's happening? But Avatar and Ferngully, yeah. Well, I mean, Avatar was basically just Pocahontas. Yeah. Wait, which Avatar? I guess I should have clarified. The like blue guys or like the air bending stuff? Arc of Redemption. I mean that too, but also more so like what's the trope? The thing where it's like he lives with his uncle. He went off to do this thing to like that it wasn't necessarily the thing they were supposed to do. While he's gone, the uncle dies. He now has to embrace becoming a man because now he has responsibility thrust upon him and blah, 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 blah. And sometimes the uncle turns out to be the dad. It's common. It's a common trope. The blue one? Okay, great. Then yeah, like Pocahontas, that one. Okay, sorry, we got the blabbing. I'm so sorry. Event, I guess, is what we're moving on to. Yeah, because I kind of really want to see Willow in action. I'm very excited for this. Now, before I get into this, I always try to ask chat because people get ahead of me, which is great. And DC Tooth Fairy, me too. I'm so excited. Like, look at the screen. I'm sorry. All of these people look like my favorite. Like, the vibes are immaculate over here. But anyway, how many parts are there to this? Does anyone finish it? I just kind of want to know. I try and guess based on like the reward system. Like, but they don't go all the way to the end. Like this one says 19 is the highest, which I know it's probably not true. It's probably more like 24. I just want to know a for sure number so I know where I'm at each day. Be like, oh, okay, I'm a third of the way through. Like, you know, get an idea of pacing. And I could Google it, but I'm gonna be totally honest. Opening another browser while I have the game open is really annoying. So if anyone in chat knows, that's great. Otherwise, I'm gonna pull up my phone and I'm gonna search it up. Also, does anybody in chat want to get the rundown of any story we missed thus far? Like a refresher. Haven't even started the story? Fair enough. Because I will also pull up TV tropes to get a catch-up. Euphoria stuff? That's fair. Okay. You know what? Yeah, let me pull up TV tropes, and I'll also search up how long it is. At least then it's worth opening the browser. Okay, let's see. Last time on, so we last left off chapter 8, the main story. TV tropes, yeah. No content, not yet. Fair enough. Just so everybody, including our buddies, the lurkers, know, where we left off in the main story of chapter 8 is the timekeeper heads down to Brazil to follow up on a lead about Erd. Taking Sotheby and Lilia with her, the group meet Admiral Igor and his adopted daughter Lopura as they execute several traitors to Zeno. The group learns that the Order of Enlightenment and the Apostle Brotherhood, offshoots of Manus Vindictae, have been infiltrating several Zeno units and convincing them to mutiny against their officers. The timekeeper leaves Lilia at the base while she, Sotheby, and Lopura are then directed to take a boat down to the Tietê River to Sao Paulo to visit the Zeno veterans' residence there, where a blind doctor is said to be treating the locals. But not before curiosity gets the better of them, and they visit a locked tower at the base where Verdun accidentally breaks a seal. Hi Mega, how you doing? On the boat, Verdun stumbles across Miss Kimberly, who she previously encountered at Tuesday's Motel, which I did not play. I'm sorry! I regret it too! I am the worst! Anyway. However, Kimberly just wants to eat some stolen bread. I still remember that image of her looking up with it in her mouth. That's hilarious. Meanwhile, Lopura plays a game with a preacher named Santos. Suddenly, the boat is attacked by pirates and destroyed. Sotheby washes ashore in the belly of a large fish caught by Mr. Duncan, with Lopura following soon after. As Sotheby regains consciousness, she sees in Mr. Duncan a striking resemblance to her late butler, Mr. Carson, but Duncan denies any relation. Duncan then takes Sotheby to the favela, where the Apostle Brotherhood is recruiting people there. After Sotheby denounces Santos in public, Duncan makes a scene to work his way into the group. Is also Verdun. So I've seen that. My theory is it's her mom. But then near the end, I was like, what if it's just Verdun? I also just thought that, and I was like, funny. She'll get hit by a boss and suddenly she'll become bigger than nothing powering her up. That's awkward. Let's see. Meanwhile, Verdun is saved from drowning by Miss Kimberly, but the polluted water makes her ill. Thankfully, the two of them are rescued by Dr. Dorez while she's treating local children in favela. But then Mercado, a mercenary working for Santos, captures Dorez in exchange for the lives of everyone else. Lopura and Duncan work their way into the ranks of Brotherhood and rescue one of Duncan's friends, then make their way to the veterans' residence with Verdun's group to come up with a plan to rescue Dorez. Honestly, this is good because we took so many breaks between this story, I kind of lost track of where people were, so this is actually a very nice refresher. The following day, Admiral Igor launches his plan with his loyal lieutenants Moldir and Ptolemy, planning to defect to the Manus Vindictae after being tired of fighting when he sees as a losing battle for the Foundation. Igor tells Lilia that he thinks Arcana is still alive, and then he has her thrown in the brig under false pretenses. However, Moldir leaves orders with a guard to free Lilia when the shooting starts and Arcana Zeno soldiers start firing on their human comrades. I am losing my ability to read. In Sao Paulo, Ptolemy uses the wind-up toy from San Francisco as a totem to command Kimberly to kill Verdun. Kimberly tries to resist, but the totem compels her to choke Verdun to death. Verdun picks up a nearby pistol and fires a shot through the toy, freeing Kimberly from its control and allowing her to take revenge on the nearby Zeno soldiers. I'm genuinely surprised she didn't end up killing Ptolemy, to be totally honest. Elsewhere, Lopura fights Santos to rescue Dorez from his clutches. She manages to defeat him and rescue Doras, but Xeno soldiers lead by Maldir come to take Doras to their custody. Maldir tries to convince Lopura to join her, but when Lopura refuses to join Igor's plot, Maldir shoots her with a bullet that turns out to be a tranquilizer round. That is the image of a good sister, I guess. Lopura, Duncan, Kimberly, Lilia, and the Timekeeper regroup and attempt to get Doras back, but there are too many treacherous Xeno soldiers in their path, and they are unable to stop Igor, who takes both Maldir and the Doctor with him to Tierra de Fuego. There, she meets with the Preacher, who turns out to be Sophia, but insists on his own ground rules. Sophia agrees to his conditions, taking a certain container from him in trade. Back at the Foundation's HQ, Mr. Duncan is interrogated, but his uncanny similarity to Mr. Carson, Lilia hints that Maldir might be persuaded to return to the Foundation's side. Constantine talks with the president of the Pax Security Council about recent developments, and a heartbroken Lopura fires her gun at a wall until she runs out of bullets. I would also like to point out the little lore drop that they just forgotten there. Verton comes up to the conclusion, or at least the belief, that the storm is not killing people. That it's almost like a, I said a reshuffling, almost like it's moving the realm. Hi, Dash. And I think she might have said something more like reincarnation. I could be incorrect on that, but the idea was not death. As in, sane people are being brought back, which is interesting. So interesting. Maldir shoot Lopura for real with the legs. And that's it, right? How are you? I'm good, I'm good. We're about to jump into the story. Actually, this is perfect timing for an ad, so I'm glad we did this. Let me read this. Best part of Doras is Verton different from Timeline. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to find out though. They're doing it well. Pray for Schneider for real. For real, where is Schneider? We all thought it. We all thought it. That's all we want to know. Really appealing to me, but the story with her and Verton last night. Yes, honestly, I was like, Kimberly, don't really care. Like when she was against Matilda. But in this story, I'm like, oh, she's a sweetheart. I ended up pulling for her and I got her. She was adorable. So the ad wants to play in about 4 minutes, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run it early just so that we can get her out of the way, and then that way we can go into the story without any interruptions. Yeah. Let me throw on the BRB screen. I'll put on some music and we will hop into the event story. The way I'm looking at this, and I'm like, why does it kind of look like a really deformed looking Mau Mau? All right.
Welcome, sir.
Hold on.
I'll bring you some tea. Takuchi, but it's hot. And you're frozen.
Hi,
And I'll bring you a
Josh.
wrap,
Hello,
'cause when I'm
hello.
frozen, my snot drips. And a nice big soba. We make the best
Hey,
soba.
buddy.
Honest, bad tea, great
Happy
soba.
pre-birthday. Happy birthday. I know you're celebrating today. But correct me if I'm wrong, your birthday is the 27th? Please let me know if I'm correct or wrong. Hi, Age, how you doing? Hello. Got a perfect dinner? Yeah, go eat. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope your stream was good. Hello, friends. If you guys don't know me, my name is Shauklin. I'm a variety VTuber. And by variety, I mostly mean gacha, and I mean Infold. Today we are playing Reverse 1999, but I am also found playing Infinity Nikki and Love and Deep Space. Hi. No, it's actually today. The 27th is when the marathon. Oh, I got my dates mixed up. Okay, got you. Well then, okay, I was right. Happy birthday. I hope you got cake. I hope you got cake up to your dinner. Enjoy. Well, welcome in. I'm actually about to run an ad. That's really unfortunate because we're about to go into the event story for London Fog, I believe it's called, is the event. Yeah. So, if you guys want to hang tight for like 3 minutes, grab some snacks, grab a drink, bathroom break, that kind of stuff, we're gonna hop into the main story right away. Yeah. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. If you got a brain run, I get it. Otherwise, get cozy.
I think an attorney won't be necessary. This is probably just a misunderstanding between me and Navia.
Oh. We're little fingering him, aren't we? Oh, that sounded terrible. I'm sorry. For those who watch Game of Thrones, they'll get it. Oh, dear God. Uh-oh. Again, if you watch Game of Thrones, you'll get it. Fuck. Redo? redo, because we already have our C6 Kale. Nice. Let's do a redo. What's our Dia? Our C2 Dia! Yay! At 51 pity, let's go! There she is. Fucking love her. It's been a running joke in chat that apparently I'm old, which I know that. I like soup a lot, and I don't understand a lot of slang. So, and my Ning are so similar. Ooh, nice. Nuke Ning Wong for the win. I don't know where I'm going. Where am I going? Is there one in the desert? There is one in the desert. Oh, is this gonna be the mole one? Yup. Weasel thief. Mother. Rest nature? What do you mean? Plants pursue the sunlight in fertile soil, creating fruit fit for the birds and beasts to consume. The digested seeds are scattered, and those which consume seed and fruit become bait for predators. Thus does everything return to the land. Literally, a cat is preaching to me the circle of life right now. What in the Lion King is this? I'm okay with it, but like... I did not expect this lantern right to be... Okay, we got our first one. We got our first one. First one. I just want to see her as she was meant to be seen. Fuck. Barbara, go away. Wow, this is very much like the simulator. It's gonna make me go right to the end of the temple. There she is! Let's go! We got her! Woohoo! Okay. And now... I'm not going down there yet. I want to go down this way. Yo! Fuck. Bro! What the fuck? Let's get it on! Well, that's just rude. I am so sorry that that was what y'all had come into. Ew. Anyway, that's over. Music off for now because we have a voiced event to get into. Also, just curious if anybody else who came with the raid, if they play 11 Deep Space, Reverse 1989, and if they're playing for Willow, because turns out I came into them super early. I had 61 pity to start, so she came home in like 3 pulls, which was great. We then also just got 2 copies of Druvis, which, you know, it's been a good night, pull-wise. I mean, the Gamba has been strong, so I will take it where I can. So let's see. First day back in London. I'm largely here for Tooth Fairy, but you know what? If Willow ends up being freaking amazing as a character, I'm also here for that. Flames of passion, tinged with a strange shade of yellowish gray. Okay. Ooh, okay. I'm liking the aesthetic. Also really glad we're back in London. There she is!
I'm ready to go.
Let's go, I missed you.
Please fasten your seatbelt, miss. We're setting off now. You ever been to London, miss?
Yes, a long time ago.
Oh.
Long, eh? 5 years? 10 years?
Don't ask her that question.
Longer than that.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Van. How long? You don't look 100 years old. The hospital is 2 streets away. Oh, by the way, it's been arranged for you to meet Mr. Fogg first, and then he'll show you around
I
the
never
hospital.
get enough of Smiling Tooth Fairy.
I don't see why we need to make a big deal out of a simple visit.
She's so cute.
Couldn't agree more, miss. But as this is an official visit by Mr. Fogg, as a servant of the Crown, you can rightly expect that they're going to have the whole place decked out like Christmas.
I'm assuming they're talking
Thank
about
you
Oliver
for
Fogg?
taking me there directly.
I don't actually know because I didn't do his story.
Office after my visit. You can leave without me.
I can't say I've ever been really interested in his card.
Underground.
The Tube? You won't like it, miss. Not the kind of place for a decent young lady. I'll wait here for you, love. I'll do my best not to crack into my flask of whiskey while I wait.
That's a wild thing to say on the job.
I'll be back soon.
Sir? I'll be sure not to drink while driving. What? Mm-hmm. The art in this freaking game. Oh. Interesting. Qualifier. Oh, that's right. The games are happening. That's right. That's right. Forgot about that from the trailer.
How are things at SPDM, Tooth Fairy? I'm hearing rave reviews about their school physician.
I'm glad to hear it. Young children are particularly easy to soothe.
Oh, she's the
few
physician.
Candies and they behave just fine. A little toffee or a nibble of a fruity sweet, and they've forgotten all about the Tooth Fairy's taste.
Oh,
a proper
good.
dose
She's
of
feeding them.
sweets serves to calm the nervous system, and that doesn't just apply to kids.
Oh boy. Pulls a piece of milk candy out of her pocket and softly places it beside Madame Z's mug of strong tea.
Your work here is undoubtedly busier than mine at SPDM. Besides, you're directly responsible for our timekeeper, the little troublemaker. But I am sure you didn't summon me here all for a little chit-chat.
I was like, oh good, she's feeding them to children. That's awesome. Mm-hmm. Madame Z unwraps the candy and places it in her mouth, allowing it to slowly dissolve. Then she places a stack of papers on the table before Tooth Fairy.
The Foundation has now confirmed a correlation between social turmoil and the emergence of the storm. Our branches around the world are now making efforts to collect information on these key social movements. As you may know, there was a strike that has only just ended in London. And there is something I'd like to show you, besides the strike itself.
Do we know the time period for this? Tooth Fairy rapidly flips through the papers, quickly spots the crucial element. Oh.
Indeed. There appears to be abnormalities concerning air pollution and reported cases of TB. Compared to our records before the storm, TB morbidity rates are extraordinarily high, approaching levels that shouldn't be seen until the Great Smog of 1952. Our Mr. Fogg, the Fog Walker, has also reported that there is something unusual about the composition of the fog.
It's a terrible nickname, I'm sorry.
So, we need an insider with knowledge of the storm to visit London, ideally one with a medical background. I see.
She's like, oh, this is my problem.
I know, your winter vacation just started, but I'm sure you understand the dire situation we find ourselves in. I'll apply for a special allowance for this field mission.
So how do we get that mug, though?
I'd be happy to go. Perhaps I'll collect some rare teeth from this era.
Good luck then.
She's
Mr. Fogg will contact you when you arrive.
Fantastically creepy.
He's our liaison between the Foundation and the British government. He'll take you to the hospital, handling many of these respiratory patients. You will be given full trust to resolve this problem. There is something else. The Willow Coal Fire will soon be held in London. It may factor into your investigation.
I've been calling it a Luru, but I'm guessing that's not
Luru
correct.
Qualifier.
Oh, okay, never mind. I said it like Tooth Fairy did. Not whatever Madam Z said. Like what?
Luru
Tooth Fairy
Landing
cute. I love her.
Qualifier coming soon. Arcanist Fair in Cross Street. Support your favorite competitors. Winners will represent Great Britain in the Australian finals.
Australia? They shipped my uncle off to Australia back in the day. I always figured he got done in by a kangaroo. But if the Smoky gets any worse, I think I might chance it. Maybe I'll find him in the outback there. Or at least avenge him.
Oh my god. This driver is, like, quite the character. With a tense frown, Tooth Fairy folds the flyer. The Luru games
That
are not her
smoke
current
seems
focus.
to have severely damaged that hospital. But you don't seem concerned.
We've seen worse, miss. You wouldn't believe how many houses we lose a year to gas line explosions.
Oh, that's what he's calling
Nothing
it.
much
Okay.
can shock
I was
us
like,
Londoners.
there's no way this
It's a
looks
city
normal.
where you can meet arcanists from all over the world. Arabians, North Africans, Indians and Japanese. Who knows what kind of arcane skill they can cast.
The police are on the scene now, but can they really do anything to clean up the hospital?
I also just realized how often she
police
shakes that
have got
jar.
their own way of dealing with things. None too friendly. I think you should bring this up to Mr. Fogg. He's one of the few folks that look out for the working man, and he's never afraid of calling out the upper class.
I
don't know why I
suspect
thought
Mr.
Fogg
Fogg
was
will have known before we
upper
did.
class. Maybe it's just the way he dresses.
Let's follow the path of this dark soot on the street. Maybe we can find it, or it's
Nice books.
As you like, miss.
Car makes its way eastward, weaving through the increasingly narrow streets.
Seems it's leading us to the East End. Only thing that comes out of the East End are drunks, tramps, and Jack the Ripper.
Oh, that didn't age well. Oh! The brakes screech as the car comes to an abrupt halt. The car shudders from some impact as a child's scream fills the air. I'm
Bloody-
sorry? Did he just hit a child? A sudden stabbing pain strikes the nerve in Tooth Fairy's temple. She almost stumbles as she rushes to exit the car. The driver pokes his head through the car window, scrambling to justify his mistake. Buddy.
Miss, I swear to high heaven that I have not had a drop of drink today. This is the East End for you.
Not him
Either
blaming
you it's
the person.
someone,
That's
or
crazy.
someone it's you. Please, miss,
Okay, side note.
take a look for me. Tell me if I hit anything. I can take it.
Oh my god. First off, putting on your customer is insane. Second of all, sorry guys, this is really off topic, but I keep seeing it out of the corner of my eye. Is my right eye a different size than my left right now? Or am I tripping? I can't tell if I'm just... Am I losing it? Sorry, not my right. Like the one on your guys is right. Is it smaller than the left? Hold on. I can make this easier for you. I can't tell. I don't think it is. I think they're balanced, right? I think it just every now and then. Okay. All right, sure. I just keep seeing it out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, why does it look like that? Oh, it's an angle thing. Okay, I'm fine. It's fine. Okay. It's fine. It's explained. Okay, that makes sense
It
now.
appears there's no one in front of the car.
No
Don't be under it. Don't be under it. Don't be under it.
I'm up here.
Oh, well, that's much better.
Look up there, miss.
Tooth Fairy looks up to see a flurry of papers fluttering and spinning through the sky. A particularly vibrant bundle of fabric resembling some kind of burlap sack hurtles through the center.
Can you catch me?
Huh?
Yeah, I guess so. The little girl's skirts catches the wind and she drifts weightlessly through the air. Huh? The colorful scraps of paper spiral through the air and swirl around her. They're all Allure flyers still waiting to be distributed. I guess that's how she gets her name.
Up on the wind. Is this her arcane skill? If so, she's amazing for her age.
Oh, why do I love her? She's adorable! She gently descends, seemingly headed straight into Tooth Fairy's arms, but at the last moment, she shifts direction and lands softly a few steps away.
You lose. You ain't going
Sack.
to qualify for nothing like that.
They've called her Sack!
Are you hurt at all?
Why would I be? It's not even as high up as a canary nest. It's no sweat
Grandchildren
with the
acquired,
help
right?
of little wind. But the suit
Can we keep her?
was hurt. The car hit his waist.
Is this
The what?
Kiki your friend?
Yes, but he ran away. He's probably angry. I bet he's still around. He don't
What?
forgive easy.
She points toward the shadowy alley to her left, where in a dark, smoggy corner, a pair of glowing eyes peek out from behind a garbage bin. Oh, it's real.
See? Over
Dude,
there.
that one.
That's the suit of Kiki. And I'm Flutterpage.
That makes sense.
Could you bring your friend out? I'd like to make amends if I hurt him. Especially if he can't work.
Oh, he doesn't
Oh,
work.
right. This is
but
back
you
when
still need to
kids
apologize.
worked. I forgot. Like, not voluntarily. Flutterpage turns toward the alley, waving into the shadows to call over her friend.
Come on out, suit of Kiki. This bloke here wants to apologize to you.
What is it? I don't think this is a human. Oh, I hate when I'm right. Disturbing the pale yellow smog before suddenly leaping forward. Don't be a frog. Don't be a frog. Please don't be a frog. Please don't be a
Doesn't
frog.
even have a waist. And he's as big as a kangaroo.
This man has some kangaroo trauma, I'm telling you.
His waist is right there. Can't you see?
Because that's not the point.
A frightened critter is dangerous. Please stay back, child.
What kind of critter? Oh. Well. Please don't be a frog. 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 You zoomed in? Oh, we were checking. Is that what the thumbnail is? We were checking my eyes, Ghost, because I kept, out of the corner of my eye, it kept looking like my one eye was smaller. But it's because if I turn this way, because I'm not 3D, but if I turn this way, my left eye, like the eye that's on the right looks smaller, but it's an angle thing. So if I look head on, we're good, you know? Yeah. It's an angle thing. But okay, let's do that. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we're in an event. This story level, I can almost, I can auto it. It's not gonna take nothing. Oh, it's kind of cute though. It's kind of one of the cute ones.
Sir, I suggest you cover your mouth and nose. There's something off about this smog.
Why do I feel like it's a mix between Gengar and Muck?
Christ, so the rumours are true. I never should have gone into an alley like this on such a smoggy day.
Yeah, that's where you're done wrong. Not the drinking and driving, but that. For Christmas creatures, that's fair. It's the swirlies,
He's
I'm
looking
sure.
at the end of the alley. He must want to go that way.
The
I love how you
smog
just know
smells
this,
thick
child.
there. I think he wants to escape. Maybe the smog's harmful to him too.
Is this whole event just to be about actual, like, pollution? Because if so, that's a little nuts. Smoke inhalation is over at this top left. That's interesting.
This picture hurts. The smog
Home's the
this
playground.
one. I can't.
Never mind, doesn't matter. We're done.
I found it too.
Kind of
Perhaps
sounds like
it's
Number
a
for
gift
Christmas.
for
It
the
does
tooth
a little bit, right?
fairies.
No, but I also really like this this currency for this event. It's really pretty. A handmade memento can be traded at special counters. It's really cute.
Bollocks! Turn over already, you stupid car!
This man is gonna take so much sick leave after this. The engine roars to life, its pistons drumming the retreat as the car careens through the streets.
Why did Mr. Driver run away like the Sutakiki?
Stupid car. I know, right? For real though, can we keep her? Is she on the banner with Willow? Is she a 5-star that I didn't get? That I just didn't see? Or no? It's cool if not. If she is, I'm gonna be real, I might go back and pull some more. She's a 6-star in second half? Okay, cool, great.
He was worried
Awesome,
for his
great.
car.
So that's who we're saving for
if
then.
If it got damaged, it could cost him his job.
Because I love her.
Lose his job? Oh, got it. I don't want to lose my job neither.
Neither. The little girl gives an empathetic nod, but a child her age has no place in anything to do with the word work. Hi, Yellow. How you doing?
He has a car, so I wager he makes more than 6 pence a week. How did he get that job? Can I do it too?
Well, I mean, at least you'd be sober,
I suppose
so...
you could. Once you grow up. Here, open your mouth.
Oh, dear God. You know what? She's gonna eat it. She's gonna eat it. Tooth Fairy produces a shimmering jar of ointment made from a ground golden fairy and lanolin, a concoction capable of soothing one's fear of swallowing a Tooth Fairy for the first time.
What's this?
Don't worry about it. You don't want to know.
It's a kind of ointment. It will numb the pain if you ingest it, or reduce the inflammation if you rub it on your wound.
Ugh. I love Tooth Fairy, but ick.
I feel a little pain. But what do you mean by inflammation? Does that mean I'll catch on fire?
So Tooth Fairy's gonna adopt her, right?
Much better.
Then maybe her?
Doctor's
Yeah, let's
orders,
go.
Kid.
We got Willow in 3 pulls books. Mind you, that's because we entered with 61 pity. We then also got 2 Druvis. Little girl's curiosity easily trumps her hesitation toward the unfamiliar.
Huh?
She stretches her neck and Tooth Fairy puts the ointment on her neck.
It's a bit sour, like a moldy raspberry, but still sweet. Why
That's
aren't other
literally the
pills as sweet
description
as
that
yours?
Tooth Fairy gave it in her lore.
I see. So you're a witch doctor, aren't ya? I can tell from your metal mask,
Metal
teeth necklace,
mask?
and the golden fairies in your jar.
Oh boy.
That is a reasonable assumption.
I was gonna say, you know what? Tooth
So
Fairy
you
does
hid
give
the
witchy
other
vibes.
fair then? Must be. You even got the flyer with you.
Actually, I'm here as a doctor to investigate a tuberculosis outbreak, but the strange black fog damaged the hospital I was heading to. I followed the trace it left behind to this area.
Black fog? There ain't no black fog. Around here the smog is yellow, and sometimes I've seen black smoke puffing up from the factory chimneys, but never in Cross Street. I'd like to be an arcane skill, miss. Lots of us arcanists here. That's why we're all chuffed up for the Uluru qualifiers.
I love how much slang they've put into
There's
this.
herbalists, psychics, diviners, magicians.
Thank you, Flutter Page. I think I've got the idea.
She's so cute. Left to her own devices, Flutterpage could recite the job of every arcanist on the entire street.
Great, then I'll show you around. You'll like it here.
So cute. Flutterpage grabs Tooth Fairy's hand and drags her toward the heart of Cross Street. Can we keep her? I think we should keep her. I don't care what she does or who she teams with. I don't give a shit. I want Flutterpage. She's cute. She's like a reverse 99 version of DW. her hair. Also, I'm assuming this story is 24 parts, I'd guess. And these are follow attack support. Oh, interesting. Also, I'm sorry, did I never cash out y'all's prediction? I'm so sorry. Yes, we did double. There you go. My bad. That was from forever ago. I'm so sorry. Reach your hand to this long, dark pipe. Oh yeah, just do that. It's fine. There you go, Count Rushmore. Take your 22.
Welcome to Cross Street!
Looks like a typical street. lot of vendors, a lot of top hats. Makeshift stalls line the streets as the Arcanists celebrate the approaching Uluru qualifiers. This event will decide who gets to represent Great Britain in the finals in Australia. Flutterpage lets the last of the Uluru flyers slip from her fingers. They scatter as they soar on the wind and drift to half-open windows. Okay, I have a question. You guys may not know. I'm just curious if anybody does. The finals in Australia, I'm assuming this is a whole other, like, is it a year later from the Uluru games we did with Spathadia? Because that was reigniting the games, right? So is this like the year after? This isn't actually like the same year, I can't imagine. I guess it could be, I suppose. Hey, Orius. 1930s, way before. Okay, bless. Thank you. I was like, it's so hard to keep track sometimes because, like, even the last one, I mean, the last main story chapter, we were in what, 1990, I believe it was? God, sometimes I get real discombobulated with where I am. 1930s. Okay, that's really helpful. Thank you.
Stop littering, you grimy little bug.
Oh, he's charming.
This is the Uluru Fair.
She's so cute. I just want to keep her and pinch her cheeks. Tooth Fairy inspects the street, studying the alleys on either side, but finds nothing.
The trace of the black fog seems to have disappeared into a large gathering of Arcanists. A wise choice. A choice, I'm already assuming, that has a certain level of intelligence.
Ultimately, she is only a doctor. When it comes to things outside of illness, she often finds herself lost.
It sounds like a monster. Like some told tales where adults make up to scare us. But I heard people talking when I was sitting on the roof. They say it was born from a smokestack.
Time travel plots can get confusing like that.
Does
Tell me
appear
about
to
it.
have a similar composition to
Timey-wimey,
Set.
Jeremy bullshit.
That's no good for the birds, Miss Doctor. I sure hope it don't come here. I don't want it to muck up the Uluru Fair, or scare the canaries away from the chimneys.
What's so special
little
about
pout.
the canaries?
Her
They
cheek does a
always
little
know
like
where the
side thing
lanolin
like this.
snails are hiding. All I'll do is give them a bit of old brittle seeds, and they find me the snails. It's my snail catching day. Stay right there, miss. I'll be back soon as I finish. Don't go getting off your sauce while I'm gone.
Don't go getting off your sauce while I'm gone. What does that even mean? With that, Flutterpage drifts towards a stall decorated with Union Jack bunting before disappearing like a whisper in the wind. A gentleman in a fine gray woolen coat stands tall nearby. He is utterly incongruous with the rest of the street. You look odd.
This is an Arcanist Fair Booth application form. You need only fill this, and get proper approval from the city government. Then no one can bother you.
You look like a rich pain in the
eh?
ass.
What's the point? The games will be over by the time they've even looked at my application.
I love the accents in this game so much.
Are we entirely certain we even want to hold the fair in these conditions? Don't you think the weather now isn't appropriate for that kind of strenuous physical
Not the
activity?
cough right before saying the weather.
What else can we do? We need to earn our bread, or perhaps you could clean the air for us, eh, Mr. Fogwalker?
There's no way you're the
that I
fog walker.
can.
Which
I'm
means
sorry,
you can't
this
do
man is
nothing
too
at all,
NPC
don't it?
coded.
Yeah, we're coughing. But what we make in a day at the fair here is more than an entire week anywhere else. Not like we have royal allowances to rely on, unlike you.
Called it. How did I
Enough
know?
of it already. Now, would you mind moving aside for the little lady behind you? She's been waiting a while.
Even has the accent of a
Oh, I
posh,
do
you know?
apologize, miss.
I mean that radiation therapy girl.
Miss Tooth Fairy.
Radiation therapy girl.
I didn't
Hey, Ryan.
expect to run into you here,
Radiation
Mr. Fogg.
therapy girl.
The pleasure is all mine, miss.
I'm gonna need you to narrow that down.
Oh, where are my manners? Welcome to London.
Cristallo. I think getting sauce off or whatever she said means something related to confidence or swear, so I guess I don't get too confident. Oh, really? Huh. Radiation therapy girl. Radiation therapy girl. The way my mind is racking over reverse characters because I'm like, who? Ryan, you gotta help me out here. I don't know who that is. A cross street local hurries by, letting out a sharp, violent cough.
Of course, we were supposed to meet in the office of the London Atmospheric Cleanup Committee. I'd have prepared a fine Indian tea for you. But I was called away to deal with matters here on Cross Street. It's a happy coincidence that you popped by. It will save us both some time.
Mr. Fogg awkwardly fiddles with his gloves, clearly feeling embarrassed at the— I missed it. Thankfully for him, Tooth Fairy seems more concerned about the issue at hand.
Something the matter?
Oh, Cristallo. The way I don't even know the character.
Not precisely, no.
3-star?
Though one could say the problem is related. In fact...
No, 4-star.
It seems just about every one of our problems comes down to these sticky contradictions. For example, contrary to good wisdom, the people of Cross Street have opted to continue their fare, despite the obvious dangers of the fog. That's just unreasonable.
You're not wrong, but you're also coming from a place of
You're the unreasonable
privilege.
one here, mate. Stop the Uluru fair on account of a bit of fog. Fog in London. Should we cancel if there's water in the Thames next?
I get,
Citizens should be made aware of the harm caused by fog, and reduce unnecessary outdoor activities.
He's not wrong, but again, these people are
government officials?
not making good money. They need this, so I get their drive to keep it. A few busybodies gather near the two of them, ready to catch the latest gossip.
You saying we aren't allowed to celebrate the
like London Fog?
qualifiers?
Like the drink?
So what are you expecting us to do?
Or just
watch the
actual
games and then pop off home?
Get a cafe,
It's
there
not
it
like
is.
there are many events left for us arcanists
Not my personal favorite,
to
but
celebrate in our own
I have a lot
country.
of friends that really enjoy it.
Sir, you seem to have quite a severe cough.
I mean,
Oh, it's not so bad. Just a little curse is all. Doesn't matter none. A good
Little one?
arcanist healer can cure me.
That's exactly what I've been talking about.
Oh boy.
A curse? Good lord, man. You have a disease called tuberculosis. You need a proper doctor, not a healer.
Okay, I kind of like
Maybe
Mr. Fogg.
this is just how citizens in Cross
Please don't
Street
turn out to be an
best
asshole.
comprehend the disease, in the arcanist way. It's not a matter of arcanists or humans. Tuberculosis is caused by the presence of bacterium in the air. It can't be cured through ritualistic purification or exorcism.
Correct. And this is not a prediction because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be very wrong. I'm always wrong for this, but because the rich people are never end up being good. But I really hope we have like a nice rich person for once. You know, the kind that wants to be a philanthropist but doesn't know where to direct his money, that kind of thing. Well-intentioned but super privileged and so blind as fuck, you know, that kind. I'm really hoping that's what he ends up being and not someone who betrays us later. But I mean, we don't have a great track record of people in events not betraying us in some capacity, so we'll see. But also, if he's Mr. Fogg, is he related to Oliver Fogg? Because I'm assuming that they're somehow connected.
You just don't get it, do you? It's not like that. If this tuber what have you is the reason, then why does my chest burn like hell? I've never heard of no bacteria what could do that.
Oh, if you haven't heard of it, then
You
clearly
feel
it's
like
fake.
your chest is burning.
Like swallowing a flaming coal it is. It all started this month. Never felt anything like this before.
Like I said, there's no disease. This has to be the Fog Hag's curse.
Oh, no, they didn't.
She's the one who summoned this damnable black fog. She used to be a toad before she was thrown into an alchemist's cauldron and came out as a twisted old hag that haunts our street.
Oh, he's gonna be the first to go.
Could you tell me more about the black fog?
The vendor remains silent, shooting a hostile glance down Cross Street.
Shh, don't say anything about it. It'll bring bad luck.
What? He coughs, waving his hand to scatter the attention of the crowd, then vanishes into the yellow smog.
So now we have a fog hag? What's to come next, I wonder?
He raises his hands in resignation, knowing that, as a gentleman, he should speak no further on the matter.
Sometimes, despite being an arcanist myself, It's hard to understand my own people. But
You
that's
are?
what they think around here. My colleague is presently out investigating
He
this
looks so
curse
NPC for an
they mentioned.
arcanist.
But, to say nothing of his intrepid skills as a ranger, I doubt he'll produce any evidence of this so-called hag. In fact, he...
Oh shit. A long, sharp whistle cuts through the air, like that of a rider galloping across the plains of the land down under. What follows is not the sound of hooves, the music though, the music amp up.
Arthur, a little help, mate. We've got trouble.
Arthur? A hat riding a hobby horse races forward, and his coat fluttering in the thick smog like a cavalryman returning from a reconnaissance mission. A dark cloud follows close behind him.
So, here it is.
The amount of inanimate objects we've had
What's that after you
near
now,
friends the
old
last few events.
It's the Black Fog. Seems I've startled it, and now it's sent out critters into the streets. Steady on. Let's charge like soldiers of the Great Emu War.
The Great Emu War is crazy. Oh, carbuncle.
It's the hag. The hag's curse is coming for us.
Well, she didn't do
Those
anything.
nasty critters are coming from her garden. Run!
Wow. She really just has to exist, huh? That's all she did, was just fucking live her life. Damn, that's crazy.
Finally, some interesting work.
Here's a firefly.
The music is so fucking funny.
A gift in return for your tooth.
Well, that was fun.
There's one around.
May I say, it was an honor to serve as your bodyguard, miss. I'm
Hold
Brimley,
on.
the ranger colleague of my mate here, Arthur Fogg.
His name is Brimley. The wide-brimmed hat is named Brimley. That's fucking funny. Oh, that's good. I hate it. That's good. Also, why do I like the name Arthur so much? Arthur Fogg. He's gonna die.
I wasn't hurt. Thanks
He's an
to you.
arcanist and he looks like that. He's either gonna betray us or he's gonna die. It's one or the other. Mr. Fogg lightly brushes the soot from his coat before walking over to Tooth Fairy. Despite clearing away most of the black fog, his expression looks grim.
Thank you, Miss Tooth Fairy, for telling us what happened at the hospital. We ought to make a summary of our investigation so far.
Seasoned government employees are particularly good at providing summaries.
We've encountered 3 oddities thus far today. This mysterious black fog, the unusual burning chest symptom, and...
He carefully considers his words before bringing up the difficult third point.
this so-called fog hag living on
Look at
Cross
his face. Look at his face. He's
Well
so
done,
unimpressed
mate.
that he
You
has
did
to
it.
even
You
consider
said it
that a
out
point.
loud. We may just break the ice of your soul yet.
I'm only doing my due diligence by quoting the title verbatim.
I like
Back to
him.
the topic. Combining these clues together, we should assume a causal connection. The hag releases black fog, giving Londoners this variant of TB with the burning chest symptom.
But why?
When did you move into 221B Baker Street, mate?
Sherlock Holmes reference. Nice. I like it. The fogwalker shifts his gaze, knowing that even if he were to inhale a mouthful of that black fog, his face couldn't look any grimmer.
It's a reasonable speculation. If so, then the first thing is to determine if such a lady lives here on Cross Street. We'd better pay her a visit.
Yes, please introduce me to Willow, because she's getting
If you insist,
slandered.
Darl. I can
Darl?
already confirm that for you. She's here, all right. Down at the house of the mangy front garden at the south end.
Leave her alone.
Very well. But might I suggest we don't all go in a rush to pay her a visit? We know nothing about her, or even whether this hag is a danger.
A little figure squeezes its way in. Oh, Flutterpage is back?
Oi!
There we go.
Miss Witch Doctor, you done talking to Mr. Fogg and Mr. Hat?
You done yapping?
Flutterpage, where have you been?
Wasn't you listening? I was off catching snails. With a bit of help from the canaries.
Flutterpage lifts an old glass jar filled with snails. Nice.
Good on you, little tacker. That's quite the harvest.
I'm gonna like this cast, aren't I? Damn it. She tucks the jar away in the folds of her clothing, then lightly grabs the hem of Tooth Fairy's coat.
Shall we then, Miss Witch Doctor?
Where are you taking me?
Thought I'd show you around Cross Street. Figuring since I'm the best guide here.
Are you? Then, do you happen to know about the house at the south end of the street?
Flutterpage ponders for a moment before her eyes widen in realization.
Sure do. Actually, these snails are for her. You can tag along with me to see her if you like.
Yeah, I'm gonna like this cast a little too much. I'm kind of mad about it. Oh no. I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm good, thank you. Foghag. A recluse, shrouded in rumors. This poor woman just wants to live her life and be left the fuck alone. Huh. The smog in the garden feels unusually dense. It's taken on an almost milky, gelatinous quality. Ew. A damp, fishy air sticks to the visitors. Sparse ivy winds around the ancient stone wall. Its bare roots cling desperately to it.
This right here, miss, is the Fog Lady's house. As you can tell, it is a very big, big house. Not like mine. Mine is small, but very high up.
Steep, tilted roofs, sash windows. It's very Victorian.
Oh no. Her name ain't Victoria, miss. At least, I don't think so.
Cute.
No, no. I mean, Victorian architecture is a kind of style of house. I'm saying this house must have a long history.
Oh. Too right about that, miss. It's been here for ages. Come along then.
And you've been
I'll
here
take
for
you
all of
in.
what? 6 years? Oh, you're so cute. It's as old as me. Flutterpage doesn't knock, nor does she touch anything resembling a doorbell. She simply leads Tooth Fairy straight to the garden gate. Oh, she keeps critters. Several carbuncles peek out from among the vines before quickly retreating. Their eyes still locked on the visitors.
Are these her critters?
I don't know if they're hers.
You lot are hungry today, ain't you?
I have a feeling she just doesn't shoo them away. From the folds of her oversized frock, Flutterpage pulls out a jar filled with snails.
They ain't for you. They're for the lady of the house. Now please let me and Miss Witch Doctor through.
They're just like angry cats. The carbuncles refuse their entry, shooting out a few tendrils to form a blockade. God damn it.
Sorry, Miss Witch Doctor. They was much friendlier before.
You've been here before?
Yep. They always let me in straight away. No clue what set them off this time.
Oh, well, it's definitely Tooth Fairy then. Flutterpage stands on her tiptoes, planning to hop over the barrier, but after a quick glance at Tooth Fairy, she abandons the idea.
I don't rightly know what to do. I try calling her, but it won't do much good. Even if she heard me, she won't come out.
You're saying she never leaves her house?
Not that I ever seen.
Do other people visit her?
No.
No.
But you visit her often?
She likes when I bring her snails. You think she eats them? All I know is I gave her snails. And then she asked me to stay around her house for a while.
Oh.
When she's not in a sour mood, she even teaches me some words. For arcane skills. But if she is sour, then all she does is hand me some books. And I can't even read most of them.
She is sour.
Don't
She's
go
not on the
asking
move
her
for my shit.
too many whys. If you do, she says, "Get out!" And you've got to go. So far, the longest I
Basic
stayed
rules.
was a whole afternoon.
I see.
Tooth Fairy surveys the old mansion. To her, it looks more like a small castle than a house. She decides not to disturb the formidable witch dwelling within it.
Maybe I'm the reason they aren't letting you in. I'll just stay back here.
All right, then. Stay there and I'll tell her about you, miss.
Do we get to go with Flutterpage? We better. The carbuncles lower their guard as Tooth Fairy retreats. The strange plants and critters in the garden clear the way for Flutterpage as she makes her way down the path. Flutterpage raises the snail jar high above her head, as if presenting some kind of token.
Miss? Do you hear me? Wakey, wakey!
Oh. The lock clatters heavily, and the hinges on the old oak door give a mournful groan. Look at her.
Here you go, miss. A fresh batch of snails.
She doesn't respond. The witch's stare is fixed on the unfamiliar woman by the garden entrance.
Who is this?
Well, I don't know her name, but she's a witch doctor. She came here in a car with a flyer of the Uluru qualifiers, so I think she's here for the Uluru... Oh, I forgot that you don't like the word.
Oh.
Hello, miss. I'm here investigating the source of the black fog. You can call me Tooth Fairy.
Imagine someone saying that to you. Oh, there it is.
But why? I ain't asked too many whys, miss, did I? That was only my first one today. Oh.
Oh. She realizes something.
So I can't come in at all? You promised you'd help me practice my arcane skill.
Then you better not let me catch you saying Uluru ever again.
Oh, that... The witch anxiously snatches the snail jar from the girl's hands and closes the door. Oh. I timed.
Oh, she left me a book. Look, it's got a carbuncle on it.
It is so
Come here,
adorable.
Flutterpage. Are you all right?
Oh. Stop. I love Soft Tooth Fairy. Goddamn.
I thought I could play at her house today.
Oh.
Would you like to do something else?
Like what?
Like, see your new friend, Mr. Hat?
Mr. Hat?
Is it wrong? This is not good. They haven't even interacted yet, and I'm already shipping it a little bit. Tooth Fairy and Willow, I'm just saying it. There's something about the idea of lesbian witches, I'm just saying. Not that Tooth Fairy is a witch, exactly, but I'm willing to overlook it.
Ms. Flutterpage, I'll ask you to not wear me on your head. I know I can fly, but that doesn't mean you can treat me like a kite. Besides, I'm due to begin my patrol. I need to...
A gust of wind blows Brimley into the hallway, spurring Flutterpage to give chase. Oh dear God.
That gives us some time for business. First of all, allow me to express my respect for your adventurous spirit. A haunted hag mansion whose owner feeds on snails. To visit her so quickly on your own initiative was a bold move, Miss Tooth Fairy.
She could be French. She don't know. He now has no choice but to admit the existence of the witch.
Here's your tea. No sugar. Just as you asked.
And of course, he has kept the promised Indian tea at the forefront of his mind. That's all this man wanted from his
The
day.
connection between this lady and the black fog will require further confirmation. However, judging from our encounter, she doesn't seem to have much concern for the world outside her home. I also noted that the
care,
word Uluru seemed
recognition.
to irritate her.
Oh, we did it.
Uluru? As in the Uluru Games? Not a fan, I take it.
No.
It's certainly odd for an arcanist to have a negative impression of the games. Though,
I mean,
not unprecedented.
Not even negative, it's just
Which
downright
reminds me of
detested.
this letter. I suspect our Fog lady might be glad to hear it.
Mr. Fogg places a voiced letter between the two of them. The paper swiftly transformed into a wide mouth. No, not the
Letter
howler!
from the St. Pavlov Foundation Uluru Games Organising Committee to the Uluru London Qualifiers Organising Committee.
Where have you been? No note, car gone. I hate it. I hate it so much. What did she say? Bed's empty, no note, car gone. Your father's facing an inquiry at work and it's entirely your fault. Engineer, dear, congratulations on making Gryffindor. Your father and I are so proud. And then it tears itself up. I may be missing something here. Every time I'm excited to make a reference and I think I nail it, Ghost comes along and humbles me. It reminds me that I'm fucking old. It's a Harry Potter reference. It's a Harry Potter reference. From the second movie, when Ron receives a howler. It's a letter from his mom that people send angrily because it records their voices, and kind of like this, but it takes on a very angry red envelope, and that's what she yells at him because they stole a car, a flying car. And I'm just reminded that I'm old, and that movie was from like the early 2000s, which was almost 20 years ago. You like Harry Potter being evil because of religion? Oh. Interesting. I heard about people like that. I want to say I didn't think they were real. Huh. Interesting. Really? Like magic as a whole? Or just like Harry Potter? Because in hindsight, you know what? She might have been right about J.K. Rowling. She might have had a bit of a vibe check on J.K. Rowling a little bit. Witchcraft and such. Interesting. Huh. 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 The history behind that's actually really interesting. I'm surprised. It's interesting to see that that's still a thing back in now in 2025. Satanic Panic. Not even that. I mean, it's kind of like even just like a contestant of religions, right? Because a lot of like the basis for what Wicca and stuff is what oh my god, help me. The when you got multiple gods, what do you call it? The starts with P. Somebody help me. Somebody help me. Not pragmatic. That's not the word I'm looking for. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, this is gonna kill me. Paganism? Yes? Pagans? Yeah, pagans have like multiple, right? Polytheism? Yeah. Which is kind of like what a lot of like, I don't want to say witch and Wicca, but yeah, the different like, I guess, quote unquote witchy, religious backgrounds were directly in contention with, what's the old Catholic, Christian. Guess that makes sense. It's just interesting to see that that's still at play in 2025, and it's been literally centuries. That's crazy. That it's still a thing. Wow. More you know. More you know.
Copied to the office of the London Atmospheric Cleanup Committee. Due to the rapid deterioration of air quality in London and the presence of an unidentified arcane-related tuberculosis outbreak.
Oh my god. I would have rather Mrs. Weasley. This is like a newscaster. Christian. Yeah, actually, that's kind of like why we have modern day Christmas, to be totally fucking honest. Like, that's why it's the whole like tree with the star and everything. Yeah, because what was it? Pagans celebrate, what was it? Yuletide, I guess it was called, where they'd be in the forest and they would decorate they put candles and trees and shit. And then it was kind of like it was hijacked. Yule? Yeah. Yeah, interesting. Centuries at play. You just don't really think about it, because then you think of it in the context of like, it's just a silly little story novella game, you know?
We regretfully have decided that the Uluru London qualifiers will be cancelled until further notice to protect the health of competitors and spectators.
Oh, they've cancelled it. Oh, shit.
Competitors still wishing to participate are encouraged to register for the qualifiers in Paris or other cities.
Oh, well, I mean, that kind of makes sense, but also, jeez. Paper folds itself up and drops back onto the table. Mr. Fogg sighs.
I received this shortly after submitting my report concerning the events on Cross Street.
Yeesh.
They're right. It's better for everyone's help.
No objections here. But it's certain to cause a stir.
Yeah, because even though the competitors are going to be fine, they can go try elsewhere.
You saw how passionate the citizens were about this event.
Because it brings tourism and money. They're poor.
They'll eat us alive when we announce
They sure will, because they're going to be starving otherwise.
So much more so that it's cancelled because of air quality. The firm will not be pleased, I can assure you. This great city will be the laughingstock of Europe. If not the entire world.
I don't think that's like the point.
Unless...
Laughingstock?
Unless there's a way to clean the air in London. Perhaps then I might convince the Foundation to reconsider.
Oh, hold on. Prediction time. Sorry, it's just occurring to me. Do we think Willow is training Flutterpage in a hope that her arcane skill will help clear out the issue? Because Flutterpage's arcane skill is like air related. I mean, she could just be training her because, you know, the child never goes away, but we saw from the trailer that she's never, like, she's never done anything she's always accused of. She usually just, like, tries to be helpful, and then people are like, burn her! Burn the witch! And she's like, okay, I'm gonna fucking stay inside, I guess. Like, I can see it. Yeah, that would make sense, right?
Mr. Fogg, there's only 3 weeks left before the qualifiers.
Otherwise, she could just slam the door in the kid's face.
Just to address the smog over London, let alone this new black fog and the disease that has come with it.
3 weeks. 1 for making plans, 1 for enacting said plans, and still 1 more for the final procedures.
I like the way this guy plans. He slumps into his chair with his arms crossed and glares furiously at the voiced letter on the desk. I like him
What are you
so
doing
much.
now, Mr. Fogg?
He just has so much personality.
Thinking, Miss Tooth Fairy, is how I make the plans.
Grimly, fleeing pursuit, eventually finds his way back.
Forgive me for interrupting, Arthur, but I had to call off my patrol earlier than expected. I'm afraid I need a favor of you, Miss Tooth Fairy.
Oh. Where's Flutterpage?
Would you mind helping us with some of the sick? After that black fog rolled through, patients with this tuberculosis variant seem to be multiplying as fast as hares in the Great Artesian Basin.
Tuberculosis. Oh, I meant to look up how many parts there are to this. I'm assuming 24. What is this event called again? Is it just London Fog? No, London Dawning. Okay, hold on. Let me look up. London Dawning. How many? What are they called? Chapters, I guess? I don't know. Chapters? Reverse. Let's see. Events. Here we go. A list of events. Perfect. Yes. How many? Oh, good. It's here, but it doesn't have a page yet. Oh, that's fucking annoying. Ugh. I'm assuming 24. Kind of wish they'd tell you. That doesn't say. That's annoying. Reverse 1989 is on Steam? Huh, I had no idea. Anyway. So usually you can click this and it'll tell you like, hey, you need to unlock whatever chapter 2 hard mode. And usually it's the last one. So that's where I'm like, oh, okay, cool, great. Because I don't think it's 19. 19 is just the last fight. Usually there's a couple more after that for the story. Does not say. That's annoying.
Your aura.
Oh, that would have meant to.
It's calm.
Would achievements have it, maybe? No. Watch, no. Participate, no. No. Watch all chapters of Night Escapades on Cross Street. I mean, how many are there? That's all I want to know. Yeah, whatever. We'll just keep going. One more at least. Because I think this is gonna have Willow in it. I assume, because she's right there. What has been engraved in your mind, seared into your sight, and etched onto your very being. Oh shit, sorry. Actually, I'm going to pause this. What the fuck is happening?
Through misty woods, on paths concealed by haze, he thrice died and thrice was born in ancient days. Guide me rightly, that I may not stray.
Oh, that's pretty. By the willow fire, a witch is dancing in the ritual ground. Oh my god. She performs her dance alone. Only the shadows cast by the flames accompany her.
Flowers bear fruit, and beasts give offspring's way. With eyes of fire pierce through the cloudy maze.
I'm okay. I might need to get like a little drool toggle, cause
failed again. Damn it.
Fuck, she's pretty. Sorry. Wow. Oh wow. Her hair is just, oh my god. Sorry. Okay, I'm getting distracted. I meant to pause because I just realized how close we were to an ad. Let me run the ad and then we can keep going with this. I just don't want to get to right in the middle of the story with it interrupting. Let me throw that on real quick. I'm actually gonna go to the bathroom. So grab your snacks, grab your drinks, grab a blankie. You know how this works. I will see you guys in like 3 minutes. We're gonna Sarah again. Okay. Okay. A. Fuck!
Wait.
Wow. This is worse. This is somehow worse. This is somehow worse.
No.
Okay. Well, they're getting an email. Somebody clip it for me so I can send them a clip, please.
There's 2 loot bugs, and we had a fight, and there's a monster out there. I wouldn't go out there.
There's a monster. Oh my god!
Start the shit. Go. Just start it.
Already am. Dude, Rio, so maybe he's tied. I love this man. I love this man. Him and Dia together, this pair, is so goddamn fun. Like, they're always... Did you just get shoved by a child, sir? Don't act casual about it. You just got shoved by a child.
As sinful as eating beans.
Oh, eating beans is a sin?
The rocks of the Caucasus Mountain and have vultures eat my eyes after my death.
Oh my god.
Eating beans?
I hate that I'm on the same track as Sonetto right now.
Beans is the sin of sins. The biggest, worst, and ugliest crime.
I'm sending this to Ethan.
Will never transmigrate. They deserve nothing but eternal punishment.
I'm not going down there yet. I want to go down this way. Yo. Fuck. Bro! What the fuck?
Let's get it on.
Well, that's just rude. Express nature? What do you mean? Plants pursue the sunlight in fertile soil, creating fruit fit for the birds and beasts to consume. The digested seeds are scattered, and those which consume seed and fruit become bait for predators. Thus does everything return to the land. Literally, a cat is preaching to me the circle of life right now. What in the Lion King is this? I'm okay with it, but like... I did not expect this lantern right to be... Anniversary will give. I have no idea, but I'm excited. Did you get the new character? I'm working on it. Or goddamn.
The trial today has ended.
we're gonna do a poll before I leave, but yeah, I am still trying for her. I'm trying. I have all good. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hope everybody got to have a little bit of a break, a little bit of stretch, get them knees unlocked. Just saying. Oh god, what? Hold on. Ew. Sorry, I had a Twitter DM and it's... Anyway. Okay. Let me turn up the music. There we go. God, she's pretty. Okay, I'm excited. She clenches her right leg, her fingers turning white at the tips.
I won't get anywhere so long as I can't move right.
Nothing. Oh god, are they friends? Please don't tell me they're friends. The typically docile carbuncles are now locked in a frenzied shrieking match. What should have been a calming ritual has quickly turned into a bloodied war drum, and all because of a single misstep.
Enough! The last thing this haunted old place needs is another crazy creature!
I love her. I already love her. She's like, enough of this shit. Oh, we're going beast. Okay, cool. Let's do it.
This trial is mine to judge.
What in the hell are those?
Time to eat.
Those are carbuncles, but they have like fungus on them. Gross. Gross.
A gift.
I love it. Oh. Oh, that was brutal for them.
It won't last.
What is smoke inhalations at 90? What does that do?
A tooth for a tooth.
A little surprise.
Oh, and it's over.
Using troops.
It's Willow.
I swear to God.
She collapses by the willow fire, causing the intense flames to suddenly die down. She swiftly grabs a blanket from the pile to cover her legs.
Whatever thing you are, don't think I won't strangle you to death with my bare hands.
Oh, Jesus. She struggles to her feet, but just as she's about to stand, one leg gives way. Oh. The little girl tumbles through the window and into the room.
Bloody.
She tries to lift herself up for the second time, but can only support half of her body. She looks up to find a little face among a pile of stitched and re-stitched clothes. Oh, dear God. There could be no more embarrassing or infuriating way for another to behold her.
You. What are you doing here?
I only wanted to show you the arcane skill you taught me.
Flutterpage nimbly gets back on her feet, bouncing around as she shakes off the dust. Seeing that the girl is unharmed, The witch turns her face, hiding her fleeting look of concern.
But you
See, she
are
got
in a
hard
bad
in there.
mood, aren't you? What happened? I promise I didn't call you Miss Willow in front of others. You said I can call you Miss Willow when it's just you and me, right?
And you actually listened? First time for everything, eh? But it's not about what you call me.
Then what is it?
Oh. She stares at Willow in confusion. Suddenly she realizes why she's lying on the ground.
Let me help you up.
I don't need it.
Take the help. With a flick of her wrist, Willow's coat and hat leap onto her like loyal dogs. She tries to stand up for a third time, using the rough stone pillar beside her for support, and finally manages to straighten herself out.
So then if you value my words so highly, what about the time I told you I don't need a knocker-upper?
Oh,
I
what?
remember. You told me
A knocker-upper.
there's no sense waking me up for anything. I don't have any work to do.
I think that means something different here.
But I'm not here to wake you up, am I? I already did that for the whole street hours ago.
Oh, have you now? Well, then maybe you can buzz off and bother someone else. I didn't give my permission to let annoying little flies in my house. I'm in the middle of something important, so leave me be.
Willow grabs a broom handle and points it toward the window. Letter page opened.
Just one more question, miss. I'll be quick. Miss Tooth Fairy and Mr. Fog say you made people sick with the black fog, but I know you didn't do it. Did you? You never told me you can summon black fog.
Done with all that nonsense, are you? If that's all you knocked on my window for?
But if you didn't, I can tell them the truth. Or you could even help them find the black fog. You're the best witch I know.
Their problem is no concern of mine.
Oh. But I did hear something. I was thinking maybe you'd like to hear it too. Letter from St. Pavlov Foundation. Due to, what? Deuterion air quality? And arcane tubal-keeled kiss?
Oh dear God.
They said the Uluru qualifiers are cancelled.
Stop.
Oh.
Do you understand at all what you're saying?
No, but...
Go away.
Aww.
I said get out!
She seizes Flutter Pages with both hands, half dragging, half pulling her toward the open window.
You know what I don't want to hear, eh, lass? Your voice.
Flutter Pages flung out the window and carried away like a kite with a broken string on the breeze.
And your infernal knocking.
Oh, she's Scottish. I don't know why I didn't clue into that earlier.
Don't you never take another step into my house. Never.
Wait. Not Scottish. Irish? Why can't I tell the difference right now? Jesus, I used to know the difference so much. Irish. Someone help me, put me out of my misery. There's still enough mucus left over from yesterday's snails for her to use. She pours the liquid from the jar into the cauldron. Oh, yeah.
Just a wee bit left.
Sets the fire alight and the lubricant starts to bubble in the cauldron.
Eat snails? Let them think what they will. I don't care. A fog hag. A toad monster. Failed work of an ancient alchemist.
Oh.
Yes, of course. Charlotte O'Hagan. You're nothing but an ugly, evil, terrifying fog hag living in a haunted house. You
Is that her
deserve
real
every
name?
bit of it.
Oh. She lifts her eyes and gazes out the window. To her surprise, she can see the moon. A flurry of small clouds slowly making their way across it, and a flock of silhouetted birds swooping and swerving in tacit harmony. like the white sheep that roam those vast rocky hills, like the witches in black robes who dance together in perfect unison.
What an age. At last, witches no longer need worry about being captured in their sleep, pierced on a stake, or burnt alive.
Still crucified, though. Ireland. Thank you, game. Thank you for putting out my fucking misery, because I'm an idiot.
The ancient rituals are different now. We dance, communicating with spirits like a joyful game.
The Uluru Games!
Or a graceful competition.
I figured that was why that was her trigger.
And the winner for the floor ritual is...
The desirable. I left the pot on.
The smell signals a point of no return for the lubricant, and its appearance confirms it as she sees a small blackened mass stuck to the bottom of the cauldron. Willow's prosthetic leg grinds and creaks as the joints rub against each other, causing her hip to itch.
Back and back. Fit for the rubbish now.
Tor like, yeah.
Rubbish.
Still, it's gross. I get it, but it's gross. Oh. I want to give her a hug. I can't. That means something else. And we said, okay, it's this one. 8,000. Okay. Doable. I'm gonna be totally honest. Let me look at how long I've been going. Where are we at? 2.5? Okay. I can... Let me do... yeah, let me do one more. Let me do one more and then we'll call it a night. I usually only go for 2 hours, and 9 o'clock's kind of my cutoff, so let's do that. Let's do one more. The wind blowing through this place has seen everything. Oh, God. As morning breaks, the rooster crows, announcing the start of another day of hard labor for the people of the East End. In this land of industry, shipyards, and factories, there's a dire need of coal, fuel, and the labor to sustain them.
Good morning, sir, madam. This here's your wake-up call.
She's so cute.
Rise and shine, wakey time.
Flutterpage looks up to the gray sky above. There's only a touch of blue, and no sun, stars, or moon to be seen.
Enough! I said enough with the gal. I'm already awake, ain't I? So stop buzzing around.
Chill. The seasoned knocker-upper deftly dodges the basin full of foot-washing water that has just been flung out the window and slips through the alley and onto the next street. Oh, she's well practiced. She still has a job to do.
Wakey, wakey! Morning's here! Mrs. Wilson, you awake? You can't be late again, or old Mr. Pig Eyes will be on you with his belt. What happened? Didn't she hear me?
Oh boy. Suddenly, she's shoved from behind.
Oi, who did that? Shut up already, Liberty. Didn't you know Mrs. Wilson was sick?
Her name's Liberty? Oh, that's
She's
cute.
Sick? What's wrong? Doesn't hurt like swallowing a burning coal, does it? Who told you that? Yeah,
Freddy needs to get hit.
maybe. Plenty of folks have been getting that too. My dad says it's a curse.
And that's why your dad's an idiot.
It's not a curse, dummy.
Yeah.
I'm no dummy, Liberty. You are, believing anything what that hag told you. She's a dirty, ugly old liar. And she's the one who cursed everyone here.
That's why you don't have any eyes.
She's a toad. A toad what can't get out of her house to see sunlight. And decided to curse us all just because she didn't like the fair. Have you gone off your rocker, Freddy? Just leave me alone. I got
love
work
her so
to do.
much. Her attitude is just so good.
That's work, eh? You call knocking on people's window work?
Ugh. The boy rolls up his sleeve and pats his bicep. Oh, shut
I
up.
climb up in the steam turbines to tighten up the screws. And I clean them chimneys from the inside. Think you can do that, eh? But I don't want to tighten screws or climb up chimneys. I don't like the smells.
That's fair.
Oh, so you like the smell of this black fog, do you? All thanks to your wicked hag friend.
This kid deserves a slap.
Go away.
Yeah, go away. She whips a clothesline pole at the boy's knee with a sharp crack. Good.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm. Boy leaps toward the girl but loses her among the heap of rags.
Huh?
He swivels his head toward the sound and stands there shocked as Flutterpage deftly leaps over him.
What the? The
Oh, are
fog
you
lady
gonna
taught
man?
me this. Lady? You mean that hag? I should have guessed. You'd be that ugly turd witch's apprentice. You're not my friend anymore.
Hold on. She runs off deeper into Cross Street. If you suspect that one of your little playmates is the apprentice to a witch, and you're pretty sure about this, your plan of action is to insult and berate her? Good luck. The old mansion looks just as it always does, from the strange garden to the ominous building half lost in the haze of the smog. Even so, Flutterpage is hit by an unusual feeling, one she can't quite place.
It's not snail delivery day, but after she threw me out of the house last time, maybe I'll go apologize. Maybe then I can learn some more tricks from her, or at least read her books.
Not the carbuncles. The creature eyes her warily.
Hello, hello. Now, why didn't you let Miss Tooth Fairy in last time? She's not a bad person. She even gave me some flying medicine. It was sweet and sour.
True.
You think Miss Willow's lonely? She needs new friends. And
Like a
maybe some
starburst with
flying
legs.
medicine, too.
Ugh. The carbuncle seems to reject her assessment, leaping side to side in clear display of defiance.
But this time, I won't go through the window. Not that I get why she was so mad. Was it that I stopped her from eating breakfast, maybe?
Well, that would make me
time
pretty
to
cranky.
figure it out. I bet if I walk in from the front door, she won't be so angry.
Right, Ghost? Flutterpage enters the garden like she always does. Except this time, the carbuncles don't make way for her. Ooh. Oh. Uh-oh. They leap at her. Oh, shit.
What's wrong?
Uh-oh. Flutterpage swings the clothesline pole, but fails to drive them off. They close in on her, malice in their eyes. Oh. Fortunately, reinforcements come galloping through the smog.
Miss Flutterpage? What in the
Nice.
blazes are you doing here? Good lord, I hope you didn't get hurt.
Mr.
Oh, they're attacking because of them, not her.
Miss Bartley, I'd advise you to please stay a safe distance back.
Her name's Bart. Oh. Oh. That's the difference.
Just look at the state of this garden. Oh, Charlotte, what have you been through to fall this far?
Oh, she knew her. Okay.
Step into the fairy ring.
Aw, these ones have hats.
Is that a firefly?
My forge.
Still
Anyone
carbuncles. They
feeling
still
cold?
kind of look like cactuses, but...
A little surprise. It won't last. Which one? A gift in return for your tooth.
And
I found a tooth. Perhaps it's a gift for the tooth fairies.
Thank goodness you're in one piece.
I don't get it. They ain't never bit me before.
Well, you must always stay alert when you encounter critters, even in a familiar place. That's some genuine ranger's advice.
From a hat.
A ranger? Are you really a ranger? Can you be a ranger without a real horse? Will I get a hat like you if I get to be a ranger?
Look at a hat like you. It's real questions. Fortunately, a hat's range of expression doesn't include awkwardness, or much else for that matter.
Hi, miss. Are you here for the lady living here?
Letterpage circles the unfamiliar lady, looking her up and down.
Miss,
Judging.
You look a lot like Miss Willow, the fog lady. So straight and proper like a swan.
Miss Willow, you said?
She realized she said the wrong name. Flutterpage claps her mouth before realizing she wasn't the one to utter this name.
Yes, Miss Willow. Did she say you were allowed to call her that too, miss?
Allowed?
Even her sigh carries an elegant, melodious quality.
What kind of nutter has she become?
Nutter?
Thank you for taking me here, Mr. Brimley. I can handle the rest myself.
She makes a gentle motion with her hand, signaling that she has finished talking.
You're welcome. Let's go, shall we? Hey, little tacker? It's not safe to leave you here. I'll escort you to the hospital. This tooth fairy needs your help.
All right.
Oh, her eyes! She looks so teary-eyed. Flutterpage holds onto Brimley's coat as the two of them leave the garden. She looks back a few times. Caroline remains totally unmoving. It's as though she can converse with the owner of the house through her stare alone. Oh. I didn't think we'd get to do this
I thought the hospital was a big building. This is more like a fair. Only with sick people.
Jesus. Patients lie on basic steel frame beds, their once pristine white sheets now marked with yellow and gray stains. Ugh. In the face of such a scene, the bright flags of the Uluru Games now look lifeless and limp.
Well, you're right there, mate. It's not your typical hospital. Arthur's calling it the London Emergency Relief Centre for Special Tuberculosis Patients.
That's way too long.
But it's still kind of a hospital, ain't it?
Yes. Yes, it is. She doesn't linger on this thought for long. The image of the unfamiliar lady in Willow's garden won't leave her mind.
Who's that swan lady? She's not from Cross Street. How did she know Miss Fog Lady?
Swan? I suppose you mean Miss Caroline Bartley. We're hoping she'll be our lifesaver.
What does that mean? Mr. Fogg appears behind them, looking rather pale.
Lifesaver?
Exactly so.
The music, though. There's a curious sparkle behind Mr. Fogg's eyes. He looks straight ahead as he speaks.
See, my hat friend. We civil servants can actually accomplish a thing or two. We found Miss Bartley, a shining star of Uluru, a talented competitor, and above all, she's an insider.
Oh, was she a teammate, maybe?
She arrived in London days ago, looking for our fog lady. She claimed to be an old acquaintance. Some luck, isn't it? If she can figure out the connection between her, the black fog, and this fiery TB... Oh, speaking of which, that Miss Willow truly has a special name.
Heh. What are you laughing at? How long have you been up, mate?
How long have you been awake? A thought crosses Brimley's mind. His partner has probably hardly slept all week. Probably true. A burst of glorious vigor illuminates the fogwalker's face, like sunlight breaking through a gap in the gray sky.
Sleep? Who needs to sleep at a time like this? I'm more than energetic. I'm a veritable locomotive. Better than ever.
He's just gonna pass out.
Arthur, you need to get some shut-eye, mate.
Yeah.
Is that what you think? That I'll just go back home for a little rest now? Now of all times. Dead wrong, mate. We've got rounds to make at the London Emergency Relief Centre for special tuberculosis patients.
Such a long name.
Come with me, my chapeau chap. We've got a city to save.
So disrespectful. Mr. Fogg grabs the hobby horse and forcibly drags Brimley away with him.
All right. Miss Flutterpage, go find Miss Tooth Fairy, would you? She said your arcane skill might be of some help.
Oh, I like how they did that with the audio. Nice. The two then quickly vanish into the streets.
My arcane skill? Help?
Yeah, fresh air can be helpful.
How can I help a witch doctor? Maybe Miss Tooth Fairy will tell me. But where is she? So many people here. I can hardly tell them from one another. Oh, but she has got those golden fairies with her. Maybe I can see them.
That is a key indicator.
Like,
especially if some of them are sticking out of her mouth.
Taught me.
Oh.
To control the wind, you need to learn to see it first.
Oh.
Can
Interesting.
you see the wind, lass?
Only when it's blowing something around, like dust or old paper. But I ain't got nothing like that with me now. I used all of it when Freddy tried to catch me. Is there anything else I can use?
She scans through the pale yellow smog, the fluttering Uluru flags informing her of the wind's direction.
Oh, I see it.
I don't think that's what she means. The wind picks up, and the flags, along with the people's clothes, start to flutter in the same direction.
What of this wind, eh? Where's it coming from? Oi, me hat! Please.
Oh,
is there any good Samaritan who can spare a blanket? Oh, God bless you.
Ugh. The smog dissipates in the wind, and for a brief moment, the air is noticeably clearer in this small corner of the world. I'm telling you this is on purpose. At one of the beds, a little golden fairy is being held by its wings and placed into a patient's mouth.
Miss Tooth Fairy!
Does she, like,
Flutterpage,
them?
There you are.
She swiftly closes the patient's mouth, making him swallow her bizarre medicine before walking briskly over to Flutterpage. Imagine a woman shoving a fairy into your mouth and then just, like, walking away
got to find a
after
way
she
to clear up
forced you
the
to swallow
sky.
it. Jesus. Wings in your teeth and shit. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah. I love Tooth Fairy, but ugh. Alright. That is where we will call it for tonight. I would like to point out we got further than we did in the last event in one stream. I'm just saying. We notoriously get off track. Not this time. There we go. Now I even know where we're gonna go this time because Bubba is online, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go say hi to Bubba because this Thursday Bubba's actually gonna join me on my stream. We're gonna do a little therapy exercise that my therapist has given me to do with the observational self. Yeah, it'll be a cool little exercise. Everybody can participate if they would like, but it's going to be a lot of kind of like a reverse interview with Bubba. It'll be interesting. I'll kind of go over what it all means the day of because it's not gonna make a whole lot of sense, but yeah, it'll be interesting. We did my last therapy activity on stream as well, which was really insightful. So yeah, I think it'll be a good time. But otherwise, I will be back on Wednesday, I do believe. This one, yes, please. Start raid. I'll be back on Wednesday at 7 o'clock with, I believe we're doing Infinity Nikki tomorrow. Yeah, that's the plan. Because the new update comes out tomorrow. So we're perfect timing for the new the Eerie Season event. Yeah, we're finally going to be able to explore the castle in the far like bottom corner of the map, which was my favorite place during the CBT. And I'm so glad there's going to be an event and like a whole quest line for it because it looks so cool. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you, Maritime Kitty. If you'd like to join us offline, we do have the Discord link there for you. Make sure to grab the follower message, the first one, or the subby message for the second one to say hi to Bubba, who is currently playing Punishing Grey Raven, which we don't see a lot, but I know she's really been getting into it. I've heard mixed reviews, but it'll be nice to see some footage of it because I don't really know. Excuse me. And so I will get that up. There we go. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it. Josh, thank you for the raid. Always good to meet new friends. I will see you guys on Wednesday. Have a good Tuesday, Souplings, and say hi to Bubba. Go pass on the love. I'll see you over there. Bye.